Just following up on a previous clip we did on maintenance, what we're about to show you today is how to change the rubbers inside. It's quite an easy job, and because things are pretty tight out in the marketplace at the moment, if you're able to change the rubbers yourself, you can save a quid. So what we'll do now is go through the process and just follow me. You don't have to follow me too quickly, see how it goes. Okay, we'll just start by undo the grub screws and open the lid. Remove the springs off the go. Okay, we go through, we crack the grub screws on the axle. I'll turn that so you can see it. Keeping them together though, otherwise you chase them all over the place. So, as you can see, your lid comes off nice and clean, and we're all right to go. Lift them down so they're out of the road. What we do is you just grab hold of a pair of pliers and pull the rubbers out, and they're in quite tight, so don't fool yourself. Okay, the reason why you do it, you throw that away, it's already done. Just have a look around, make sure it's clean. Check the holes, make sure there's nothing impeding on the new incoming new rubbers. Oh, all those holes look pretty clean through there now. You grab the kit. As you can see, there's your rubbers. You'll also notice too, the rubbers on the side are not the same as the rubbers on the front. If you try and put them in incorrectly, they will not line up. So, well, we've got the chamfered holes and beveled holes there. We just start feeding them in one at a time. A tedious job, but well worth the effort. Just give it a little tweak and that'll hold it into place. Right, we've now hand fed all those teats in through those holes ready to go. We've nipped them up gradually by hand just to hold it into place. So the next step is to go through with a pair of pliers and pull them in neatly. Just nipping them in one at a time. Okay, you've pretty well much got all that up. You can actually see daylight underneath the rubber because it's not down 100% as yet. So what you do is renew the process, go back around, you pull it in nice and neat. As you bring it in, you can see it right along here, you're actually closing it up. So it doesn't take too much effort, but plasterers have normally got guns for arms, so you just got to make sure you don't grab the soft bit on the top and pull. You don't want to snap that off just yet. So we pull this in nice and neat like so. Okay, we've now got all the rubbers locked in. As you can see, it's sealed all the way around inside, sitting nice and flat to the lid. Next thing to do with this, you can see a thick shank on the end. What you have to do is cut them off. Never ever get a blade and cut them off flat to the blade, because your rubbers will come out. Good for marketing, not good for yourself. All we need is just a set of pinchers, taking them off two at a time. You just roll the pinchers up till they hit that high pot. Snip. This is quick because you can do 2 at a time. Just to give you a bit better look at the pinches where we take them out 2 by 2, go down to the knob and just chip them off like so. And there you have it, that's your rubber installed, all trimmed off, almost looks like a new one. Well, it is. So ready to be reinstalled onto the axle back into the box. So what we do now is virtually retrack our steps. We've replaced the rubber, it's all ready to go. We retract, stitch the blade back onto the axle inside the box, attach the screws, and then you're ready to go. And just make sure everything's nice and clean in the box there. The screws. Just rotate around until your holes line up. You only nip these up softly, you don't go dead tight, but you put all the screws in, because sometimes if the box you've got is a little bit old, these holes can be fractionally worn, which will allow the screws to move and the lid will not be tied up inside, so we've got a trick for that too. Much better off to do this with a screwdriver as well, because if you use a cordless there's a chance you could strip one of the screws. Okay, we've got the lid on and we actually hold the lid up and we check for light. Like I mentioned, if the holes in the lid are oscillated slightly, the lid can be a little bit loose. If you've got light coming through there, you simply grab your handle, put it onto your box, just nip that up so you don't drop it. You definitely don't want that. And what you do is you put the box on the ground and you hold it down, which will pull the lid up to the box. It actually puts pressure on it, and then you nip these screws up. Okay, all on, door sitting nice and tight. So what we do is just crack the screws there. We'll take the handle off. Just go through now and replace the springs. So what we do is we get the screw, position the spring, put the lid on, hold it down, and just rotate that around. With your springs also, turn it so your spring comes down and kicks out. And you turn your spring so it's away from the body. Open the door up. And so you just open the door up halfway on, click it on, and there's your spring. So it comes away from your body, then back in. Exactly the same with the other one. Hook the other spring on. Your body away. You can actually turn them like so, pull it open. Okay, I've got the springs on, everything's in, door's locked up, you come up. The only other thing you can do there, a little bit of silicone spray just on the inside of the rubber, which will allow it to go through the tool nice and smoothly. Now you're ready to load up and make some more money.